Yo, boys, another video on the Clapper Cummins. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys what's going on. So I did just now finally peel the rest of this tin off the back window. So we've pretty much got all the tin off except that mild tin on the back windows, which I'm just going to leave because I'm going to put like 30% on. But yeah, I took a hammer around underneath and I kind of pounded all of the rust I could off of the truck. So I took care of that. I've been grinding away. I've taken out four or five the transmission bolts that mount the transmission to the motor. The only thing left in the back is the 4 stripped bolts on the rear drive shaft. I think my light's dead. Yeah, light's dead, or I would show you. But yeah, that's all shiny clean frame all the way down, as you can see. We've got a good portion of this frame cleaned up so far. I still have to fix the hood latch so this actually works. I put a new hood latch on and a new hood, but for some reason it still won't work. I think it's something to do with this cable here is the issue, but yeah, so I gotta figure out how I'm getting those rear drive shaft bolts out. As you guys can see by the parts that I kind of just nonchalantly showed you in the beginning, this is every part I've pulled off so far. I just primed them with 2 coats, really, and we're gonna be painting them soon. So, yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. We'll see what we get into in this video, boys. All right, I'm back. Hello. It's been another day. So, this came out, but let me tell you, when I say it came out, it didn't want to. I pulled another pile of rust off the truck. Because it's excellent. Thing's immaculate. Not a speck of rust down here. So. Yeah. I cut that hole out. So, we're going to just drill those holes out and put a bolt and a nut on that instead of threading it back in. Problem solved. Now, if we make our way up here. Furthermore, in the problem child, we have 1 bolt left. It's hiding up above my blue exhaust, you might see. So you might ask yourself, what's Justin gonna do? Well, I've got 2 good friends in my life. Not many more than that, just 2. And one of them's the Sawzall, one of them's the grinder. I'm gonna hood stack this piece of shit, and I'm gonna cut that problem right out of my life like the rest of them. So, we're gonna get into that now. That's about where we're at. Back window's clean. I got the rest of that nasty tin off. I'll show you the other side. I cleaned up the frame a little more. Made it a little prettier. It's almost ready for primer over here. As you can see, there's plenty more to do still. You kind of see where I stopped. But, yeah, a lot of this cab's gonna need to be fabricated and fixed. The cab mounts are, some would say non-existent. But yeah, we're still waiting on the rockers and cab corners. They will be here soon. Yeah, that's all I got for you. I'm gonna try and bang this tranny out like it's your mom. I have all the connections disconnected. So, I even got that right there. Tranny lines have been like slowly draining some of the fluid out because this tranny's literally full still. So, yeah, I gotta do torque converter bolts and 1 more bolt on the transmission, and then we're good. So I'm gonna chop the exhaust out to get that, because if you look right here, bing bong, there's all the tranny bolts. There's some hiding underneath them. It doesn't look like they're all there, but they are. I just had a stroke looking to make sure, but they're all there. So yeah, that's where we're at. Stay posted for more updates. Give me time. Let me call. So, we are about to pull the, we're about to pull the starter off. We've made it this far. Everything else is out pretty much. I gotta unbolt the downpipe, get the exhaust out. I'm gonna hood stack this piece of shit because the exhaust is in my way, so I'm either cutting it out or unbolting it out the way because there's one tranny bolt left that's behind the exhaust. Still have to do the torque converter bolts, but guess how you get to them? You take the starter off, and they're behind the starter. But I was like, wait, I got 2 whole goddamn batteries. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. That's why I didn't take this shit off before. But I'm just taking a nice little video right now of all my terminals so I can see where all this clusterfuck of wiring has to go. So when I unhook everything, I can hook it back up where it has to go. I want to put these under the back seats too, but I'm probably not going to do that right now. But maybe I'll scope that out. We'll see. Yeah, that's all this video was. So I could remember where that shit goes. So yeah, that's where we're at. Back to the bullshit.